Welcome to my talk, a family of subfield hyperelliptic curves for use in cryptography. Myself, Anindo Ganguly. It's a joint work with my supervisors, Professor Abhijit Das and Professor Dipannita Roy Chaudhary and ISRO scientist Mr. Deval Mehta. Card-based cryptography takes a lot of attention from cryptography community after introducing elliptic curve by Koblich and Miller independently. Later, Koblich has proposed hyperelliptic curves is also useful for cryptography. Hyperelliptic curve cryptography is less frequently studied than area like ECC cryptography based on RSA, DSA, etc. It needs lesser bit to achieve the same security level as elliptic curve cryptography. Arithmetic of hyperelliptic curve is less efficient than elliptic curve, although subfield curve admit faster Jacobian arithmetic and point counting algorithm. We cannot choose blindly any hyperelliptic curve because for large genus curve, DLP solving algorithm exists. However, lower genus hyperelliptic curve is useful for cryptographic purpose. Therefore, to generate a well-performed cryptographically suitable family of genus 2 hyperelliptic curve is our main target. Now, why we are interested in hyperelliptic curves? Because it needs lesser bit to achieve the same security level. It has the abelian group structure. Field arithmetic is efficient. Cryptographic protocols can be implemented based on the hardness of DLP. Although it has few limitations, the arithmetic and the point counting algorithm is not efficient as elliptic curve. We cannot choose blindly any hyperelliptic curves. So what is hyperelliptic curves? A hyperelliptic curves is defined by an equation C y square equal to fx, where fx is a degree 2g plus 1 polynomial. Here we are dealing with genus 2 hyperelliptic curve. Therefore, our 2g plus 1 is 5. So we have a 5-degree monic polynomial to represent the curve. The curve is defined over a finite field GFQ which have characteristics not equal to 2. The Jacobian JQ is the abelian group associated with the curve C or defined over field FQ. The element of JQ has a unique representation as a reduced divisor u comma v. This representation is known as Mumford representation. This u comma v is a pair of polynomials for 2 points x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2. The reduced divisor is ux equal to x minus x1, x minus x2 and vx equal to x minus x2, x1 minus x2, y1 plus x minus x1 into by x2 minus x1 into y2. A divisor with a single point x1, y1 is also a valid divisor and it represented as ux equal to x minus x1 and vx equal to y1. The inverse of the element is written as ux minus vx and the additive identity is 1 0. This Jacobian arithmetic follows the Cantor addition algorithm. To enhance the performance of hyperelliptic curve, researchers try to improve the performance of Cantor addition algorithm. So these are few optimized formula for Jacobian arithmetic. In this list, we see that elliptic curve arithmetic is very much efficient compared to hyperelliptic curve arithmetic. It needs only one field inversion, two field multiplication and one squaring. For addition purpose and for doubling purpose it needs one inversion, two multiplication and two squarings. Since inversion is quite costly field operation. Therefore, researchers try to remove the inversion. So multiplication got increased. There are few related work. One is curve-based cryptographic library. Many researchers have developed, and many researchers work around this kind of implementation. Pales implemented a library that includes genus 2 and genus 3 hyperelliptic curve and observe the performance for these curves. Avans implemented a NumMongo library that includes elliptic curve and hyperelliptic curve, and he observed the performance of elliptic and curve and hyperelliptic curve, but no implementation of subfield curve is reported. There also exist few family of hyperelliptic curves. Furukawa proposed y square equal to x to the power 5 plus ax over large prime field, and also proposed another family y square equal to x to the power 5 plus a. Sato develops a probabilistic polynomial time algorithm to identify whether a curve y square equal to x to the power 5 plus ax cube plus bx is suitable or not. That is, whether the order of the Jacobian has a large prime divisor. Buller and Koblitz proposed such an algorithm for special types of curves: y square plus y equal to x to the power n over large prime fields Fp, where n is odd prime with n divided p minus 1. All these curves are defined over large prime field. So no family of subfield hyperelliptic curve is exist as per our best knowledge. So this is the construction of our work. Initially we fix a prime and construct an extension field FQ. Start with a simple hyperelliptic curve y square equal to x to the power 5 plus x plus a. Here a is the parameter of the curve. Vary a to generate different curves. So set the security levels L to 80, 96, 112 and 120 bits. 128 bits, sorry. Okay. So in this slide, basically we try to show how the security level is connect to the size of the small prime and size of extension field, and this can be better elaborated. This can be better elaborated using one example. Suppose that we want a 80-bit security. Now we choose a prime p of size 80 by 4 equal to 20 bits. Now we find a 20 bits prime. Now construct quintic extension q equal to p to the power 5. Therefore the size of q is 100 bits. Now the order of the Jacobian is roughly approximated to p square. Therefore bit size of order of jp is 2 to the power is around 40 bits, and for similar for jq it is 200 bits. Therefore the bit size of the cofactor n is 200 minus 40 equal to 160 bit. Now why we are dealing with quintic extension instead of curves defined over large prime fields? Because in elliptic curve literature we found many families of elliptic curves are defined over large prime fields. But for hyperelliptic curves, point counting algorithms over large prime fields are difficult and inefficient. However, this kind of algorithm is efficient for small prime like p less equal to 32 bits. A curve C defined over Fp are also defined over Fq. Now it is easy to derive the order of Jq from the order of Jp. Jp is a subgroup of Jq, so Jp divides Jq. Now we say that a curve is suitable if the cofactor n is prime, the choice of D is E is very much carefully. D should be very small and prime to avoid intermediate subgroup and DLP related attack. For D equal to 5, point counting algorithm is doable over FP. So this is the construction of optimal quintic extension as per our implementation experience. We conclude that these primes and these corresponding irreducible polynomial are well performed to design optimal extension fields. Now the algorithm at a glance. Now initially we choose a curve C y square equal to x to the power 5 plus x plus a over a medium sized prime field Fp. Now we count Jp using baby step giant step method. This is the running time for this baby step giant step method. Exhaustively enumerate the number of rational points on the curve C over Fp. Then we apply Newton-Gerard formula to compute the order of Jq. Now, after computing order of Jq, we will compute the cofactor n that is equal to Jq by Jp. This n is our order of our cryptographic group. Now, if n is not a prime, then we change the a and repeat the procedure. If we obtain such a suitable curve, we choose any random point q from Jq and compute p, that is Jq by n into q. That is the clearly p is an element of the cryptographic group. Therefore, p is a element having order n. P is the generator of the G. So we can define any cryptographic protocols based on the generator. So now the point counting algorithm. The order of JP lies in the well interval WL, WH, where WL is this and WH, and W is the length of the interval, S is the square root of the width of the well interval. Now we compute minus JP and maintain a list. If some j is greater than if some minus jp equal to 1 comma 0, that is we get that minus jp equal to point at infinity, then we can conclude that j is the order of the p. Now otherwise we sort the list with respect to minus jp. We pre-compute q equal to WLP using double and add algorithm. SP is a clearly addition. Now runs a loop for I equal to 0 up to s minus 1 and repeat. Now search the list for q using binary search algorithm. If some entry q comma j is found in the list, then store k equal to WL plus is plus j. I is the number of iteration and j is the q comma j. Now update q. Now if there is only one match k, then return this k as the order of p. If there are multiple matches, return the difference between two consecutive matches as the order of p. The algorithm is for computing the elements, computing the element order. We keep on generating random elements p and computing their orders to compute the group order. Now if k is the order of p and 2k greater than wh, then k is the order of jp. Otherwise, we keep on computing the LCM of individual elements and orders until their LCM satisfies 2L greater than WH. Here L is the LCM of individual element orders. If in several iterations no such K or L can be obtained, the curve has low exponent and its order cannot be determined using the baby step giant step algorithm. In this case, we discard the curve. The failure to pinpoint the order of the curves is not a practically serious issue. The algorithm makes order of S log S group operations. Now, order lifting procedure. Now, compute JQ and count N1. The number N1 is the number of rational points over FP. Now, from the zeta function of a curve, we can compute this value S1 equal to N1 minus P minus 1 and S2 and the value of S2. From the relation between elementary symmetric polynomial. Now this is from the relation from the elementary symmetric polynomial. So we have the value of E0, E1, E2, E3, E4. Now applying a Newton-Gerard formula, we can compute these pi values. Now similar approach and we compute these elementary symmetric polynomials for pi and since the L function is related to the Jacobian orders as L of 1 equal to mod jp. So for the polynomial L, for the L function, L of 1 is the jq, and therefore we compute the order n equal to jq by jp. If n is prime, then we will store the curve. So this is an successful attempt. That is, we generate a 160-bit prime number. This is a failure because this number, the cofactor n is not a prime, and this is another so-called successful attempt, but we discard the curve because it has number of bit of n is more than 160. We generate some good curves. Now the performance analysis for our curve. So we our system, this is our system parameter. So we use NTL and GMP library for comparison purpose. We use elliptic curve P256 for comparison purpose. Use generic 1271 hyperelliptic curve. This is our subfield curve, and this is the table 1. So in this table we show that elliptic curve is very much efficient, and our implementation, our subfield curve implementation, this is subfield curve COVA, and a library is implemented by our own library, written from scratch in a C language. And in this library we don't optimized from hardware perspective, and from this work it's clearly saying that the performance of subfield curve is approximately same as performance of hyperelliptic curve defined over finite prime fields, and this is for affine coordinates, projective coordinates, and weighted coordinates. And from this table, we can conclude that our implementation, that is our library, performs well for any kind of curves that now define any kind of subfield curves. Now this is the discrete logarithm problem, the security. We have generic square root attacks. We know that. We transfer discrete log to FQ vector space. Suppose JQ be the Jacobian of the genus G hyperelliptic curve over Fp to the power d. With P divides mod order of the JQ. There exists a morphism from JQ to the FQ vector space of the holomorphic differential of the curve. Now this vector space is isomorphic with FQ to G minus 1. However, for our family, this attack is not feasible because P does not divide JQ for our case. If such a case occurs, we discard the curve. Now transfer discrete log via well-descent technique. The concept of a well-descent technique is reduce DLP from E elliptic curve defined over Fp to the power d to Jacobian and Jp over a curve Cp. It's a higher genus curve. Now Godry, Hess and Smart developed the well-descent method for elliptic curves over F2 to the power d. Later Galbraith generalized this to hyperelliptic curves over even binary extension fields. Now our main point of concern, that is Diam's work. Diam's studies the elliptic and hyperelliptic curves over finite extension fields of odd characteristics. He shows that for d equal to 5, there exist potentially vulnerable elliptic curves. Nor this Diam's attack is not applicable for our family of hyperelliptic curves. Hesse generalized this attack to arbitrary Artin-Serrier extensions, but he is concentrated only on small prime p equal to 2, 3, not 32-bit prime. Now covariant decomposition attack. Covariant decomposition attack invented by Godry for elliptic curves. Now generalize this to hyperelliptic curves over extension field. The complexity is order of q to the power 2 minus 2 by dg, where d denotes the degree of the extension and g is the genus of the curve. Jocks and Witts proposed this kind of attacks for elliptic curve over a p to the power 6, not p to the power 5. So this kind of attack is not feasible for our family. Now quantum attack proves so that Shor algorithm can solve is a DLP with well qubits and well cube Toffoli gates. In a recent work in January 2020, Wang extend this algorithm for HEC DLP. Now replacing prime field arithmetic to an extension field arithmetic makes our curve is also vulnerable against quantum attacks. So as a conclusion, we have narrowed the gap between the performances of elliptic and hyperelliptic curves. We proposed a family of subfield curves are as efficient and practical as curves over prime fields. So from the arithmetic, we observe that if we able to construct a more efficient construction of finite field, then we can enhance the performance of hyperelliptic curve. Therefore, Efficient construction is a point of concern. Thank you for the attention. For any suggestion and queries, please write us.